good, y'all, and welcome to the Bayou Junkies podcast. I am one of your hosts, Nate, aka Ain't That Nate.
Yo, it's John Luke, bro, aka JDS Genetics. Go check me out on YouTube.
And this is episode 1 of the Bayou Junkies podcast. So this is a little rundown on how we started YouTube. John, you go first. Explain why you started YouTube and how you did it, and then I'll get on after you.
I started YouTube whenever I was 15 years old. I got a camera for Christmas. I remember I had uploaded some vlog videos. I uploaded 16-second vlog videos. One, I tried to upload a video of me teleporting, and then the part 2 of the other video was me teleporting to the spot that I was showing in the last video. It didn't work at all. And I had to separate 2 videos on that bit, but yeah. I started vlogging, then I started making gaming videos a little later on, but it had nothing to do with that camera. I lost that camera. I don't know where that thing is. I was just playing the games on the PlayStation, and they had Share Factory on PlayStation, so it was easy to really record and edit things like that on PlayStation. So it was easy for me to just save a clip of whatever game I played, upload the dumb
Xbox had none of that shit, bro.
Yeah, Xbox was lame back then, and upload the dumb clips of me and my friends, whatever, on my old back then, the old videos, bro. They still on my channel. You can go see them. But now I do reactions.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the way we elevated, bro, explaining them, we're doing reactions off of our phone and an iPad. Yeah. That's just, we were recording off of our phone, and then having the video that we were reacting to on the iPad. I'm gonna get why I started in a little bit, but I'm just explaining. We had recorded on our phone, and then we were having the videos we react to on our iPad, bro. When I tell y'all, I did that for at least 5-6 good months. I don't know how long you did it, but I know I did it for a good 5-6 months.
I think I did it for 2 months. I remember I had switched over to using my PC whenever I had moved back into my house. I got a whole story time about what happened to me on my.
We can talk about that in a little bit. But like he said, bro. And then did you go to? What did you do before you got your PC? Did you do anything, or did you just go from strictly?
Before I got my PC, I was just using the phone. I was using my mom's phone, and I was using my phone. I was using my mom's tablet.
To watch the videos, right?
To watch the videos.
And then your phone. And then what happened to me was I was still doing that, right? And then I had the iPhone 8, and my audio just went to crap, bro. It was I was recording, then out of nowhere I made a video, and it's on my channel. And I think the video is when it was when Jack Harlow did the remix to What's Poppin', and that was the video. I recorded that. That was my last recording on my phone, and then the audio. If y'all, I could play it back. I'll play it back for y'all, in one of my new videos. It was just straight, doo doo. The audio just came out staticky, and it was jacked up. So the way I started YouTube was when I was in high school. I did a story time about this a long time ago, but when I was in high school, your boy had wanted to play football. But then, that kind of fell through. I ain't really, go watch story time for that one, man. But yeah, your boy wanted to play football. That didn't work out. So then I was like, man, I want to play football, but I also love the sport, and I love what the sport means to a lot of people, and I love, how the sport, it just brings happiness. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get a platform where I can talk about sports. And this is me in 9th grade, way before I started broadcasting class in high school. But I was like, let me get a platform where I can talk about sports and where I can educate people on my knowledge of sports. And if y'all don't know, man, I'm from New Orleans, so I'm big on the Saints, and I'm big on the Pelicans for basketball. So I was just trying to get a podcast where I could talk about sports and where I could just let people know about sports. So then I was like, let me start a YouTube channel. And the first ever channel I started was called That Sports Reactor. And that was crazy. I was coming in there what's good? It's your boy Nate, aka That Sports Reactor, and stuff like that. And it was just getting crazy. So I started that as my first thing. And then I was like, you know what, bro? I'm getting tired of this, because I was putting no views. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even pulling a lot of views now, but I was putting back then, I was putting no views. I think I was averaging 3 views a video, and that stuff. As a 17-year-old kid, that stuff hurts. You nobody's watching my crap. You ever went through that feeling to where you young and
I never really cared. I always knew I would get views later on because I would just keep uploading. I heard if you just keep uploading that you would get some type of viewership. But I remember, I had 3-4 views. I like YouTube as it is, so I wouldn't really care about the views back then, especially whenever I was a kid. Whenever I was 15 or 16. I just kept uploading, and then people started watching my stuff.
And
no
then
matter how many it was.
then the way I started, like, the Ain't That Nate channel, which, you know, is at 365 subscribers now. Thank you to all you who are subscribed, man. The way I started that channel was my sister was like, bro, 6ix9ine just dropped, he got out of jail, he dropped a new track. It was to the 6ix9ine, what song was that? The first one he came out with.
What was it?
Oh man, it was the rat one. Remember when he dressed him as a rat?
It was Baga Baga.
It was like called Dumbo or something, whatever. You know, 6ix9ine be making his songs weird, and I was like, you know what? I'm getting tired of the sports reaction, so let me react to something funny and react to some music, right? But I didn't want to use that sports reactor channel, and so what I used was the channel that I already had before. It was like my name, you know. I just had it to watch YouTube and never really put anything in it. And then I created, and then I did the 6ix9ine reaction, right? And I've never stopped since. So that's really why I started YouTube. I know it's kind of rambling, but I went from like me not making a football team and like wanting to still talk about sports. So I made the sports team. The sports team wasn't working. I switched over to music, and then I'm still doing sports on my Ain't That Nate channel. So yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like how I started.
Yeah, I remember my first reaction video was Wishing Well by Juice World. I had to make sure it was something dealing with my boy because one of my favorite artists, man. Man died too soon.
Alright, bro. This is a topic that a lot of people get into. It's like our top 5 favorite rappers.
My top 5.
Like, get your top 5 and explain it. Like, explain why they're in your top 5.
My top 5. My top 5, in my opinion, it's more. Niggas gonna be weird. It's J. Cole. J. Cole, bruh. I don't care what y'all say. People be saying he don't make enough music and stuff like that, or he just done or whatever. Y'all be saying he corny and shit like that. Dude is not corny. Y'all just think he corny because he talks about real stuff. Kendrick Lamar, I know. I feel the same way about him that most people do. He does not release enough music.
Oh, facts.
And the music he been releasing has been questionable, but it's been like catchy for TikTok and stuff.
Kind of like when Kodak got out of jail, how he was releasing like all the stuff before, and then it kind of sound corny now. Yeah. Who your third?
Third, I guess Lil Uzi. Lil Uzi up there because Lil Uzi.
She back to the bounce.
He one of them goats.
Wait, these niggas watching. I swear to God, they be my clowns.
Who another one?
His style is crazy.
Yeah, Lil Uzi cold. I don't know who my second one be. I already know who my first one is. Who would be my second one? I don't know. Who do I listen to more? Drake.
Drake? I know. You gotta like, bro, if you like want to sit down like that sentimental type music.
Yeah.
But Drake got the hard stuff too. Like this album, this CLB, you know, which was like a 5. You know, it could have been a lot better, but it could have been a lot worse. So
yeah, no, it could have been. I mean, CLB is not my favorite.
It's not up there. It's not even in my top 3 Drake albums. But I think a lot of people was too hard on it. Like, but it could have been a lot better too.
Yeah.
So.
But the reason I put Kendrick up there was because I'm talking about old Kendrick. I'm talking about Good Kid, Mad
You got
City
one more?
Kendrick. I'm not talking about Kendrick right now, bro. But yeah, my number one obviously Juice WRLD, cause dude was cold. He can rap. I don't care.
That was 4. You gotta get one more.
That was 4.
Yeah. Then you said Juice, Kendrick.
Yeah, I did say
Cole,
Juice, Kendrick, Cole,
and
yeah.
No, you got 5. Juice, Kendrick, Cole, Uzi, and Drake. Okay, that was 5.
Yeah,
that was 5.
I'm about to say he threw me off.
I know. My fault. My top 5, man. Let's get it. My number 1 is the GOAT, man. Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne will always be my number 1 rapper, no matter what era, no matter what time period. Like I'm a Lil Wayne supporter through and through. My number 2 will have to be Polo G, bro. That dog is killing it right now, bro. Just one of them ones, like he can hit you with whatever. So you know he can hit you with the crazy stuff. You know, with the Go Stupid that he had with who was in that Chopping. It was the Go Stupid. It was Chopping.
Yeah, it was Chopping. It was.
Was it 4 times in there?
It was somebody else.
Yeah, it was 4 times. It was Chopping. What's his name? Vegas. Stunner for Vegas.
Yeah.
NLE Chopper. Yeah. So him, man. I think it's Polo. Like even I know Genetics listen to Polo too. It's just like the stuff he be dropping be crazy. You know, he can hit you with something different. Like he got a song with Lil Wayne, dude, that went stupid, and you know it brought a different, style out of him. My third favorite rapper gotta be Uzi. I gotta put Uzi in there, man. I think what Uzi has done over the years, like my first time ever hearing Uzi was because of Russell Westbrook, and I know a lot of y'all Uzi be like, bro, you didn't listen to Uzi before that. No, man, my first time of listening to Uzi had to be because of Russell Westbrook, because when KD left the Thunder, you remember like the whole KD Thunder thing. When KD left the Thunder, he didn't really say nothing to Russ like that. So Russ, being as petty as he is, man, he did the now I do what I want. Like he did that as his thing, and I thought that was funny. And I was like, hold up, who's that? And then I asked my boy Dat Boy Live, if he ever heard that before, and then he was like, yeah, that's Lil Uzi Vert. And I was like, what? And then so I went and listened to all Uzi stuff, bro, and that's really how Uzi became one of my favorites, bro, because his style is unmatched. Like Uzi has his own style, like, and then you look at him on that XXL class. Everybody calls that whole class trash. Like they don't call the class, but they call the Cypher trash. But you got to think about the young ones that was in there. They had 21, they had Kodak, Uzi, Denzel Curry, and Lil Yachty.
Wasn't that the 2016 one?
Yeah, 2016.
Who's calling that trash?
No, they just said because. Like, you remember, like, No Life Shaq said, like, they were mumble rappers then, I guess, because they didn't really know what to say.
Back then.
Back then. But 21 done changed. Like, from the bank account 21 to the a lot 21 to the...
changed, to be real.
Uzi done changed. Kodak changed in a way.
Kodak went to
I don't even know, like, no Denzel Curry stuff no more. Like, Denzel Curry, I don't really know what he did.
Denzel Curry's not bad.
He's not bad. He just isn't as big as those four. So that was my three. It was Wayne, Uzi, and Polo. My number 4, DaBaby.
Yeah. DaBaby cool.
DaBaby had to be my number 4.
DaBaby is a good rapper.
Just because of the stuff he did. My favorite album, the first album I ever listened to a song through and through was definitely Kirk. The album Kirk was definitely the first album I listened to a song through and through, and I think that album was just crazy. Like, I say from top to bottom, I've only ever listened to 2 albums through and through. It was that one, and then it was 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars. I know that's crazy to say, but that was the only 2 albums I listened to through and through. And then I did react to that Polo album too. And then my number 4.
You said number 4 already. Number 4.
Oh, number 5. My number 5 would have to be Kevin Gates.
Okay.
Kevin Gates, yeah, man. From here. He's dropping bars, dropping bangers.
Man, Kevin Gates,
man.
I gotta, I'm afraid to call rappers anymore because of what Kanye West said, bro. Can we curse on this?
It's up to you, bro. You do.
Nah, but Kanye West said calling somebody a rapper is like using the hard art of death.
What? No, he did not. He said that on
he said that on the podcast.
No way, bro. Kanye was talking that yak on the podcast, bro. He was talking out the side of his neck.
Kanye didn't give a damn. He didn't. He acted like nobody seen him. Like
right.
Nobody was gonna watch that podcast.
But the funniest crap was when Big Sean posted a picture of him and Kanye on his Instagram. It was like, bro, we was just talking the day after the interview, and you came with none of that.
Kanye no Big Sean mama, bro.
And then he had Soulja Boy going crazy. Soulja Boy was like when Flake did that video when him and old girl broke up, how he was just spitting out the mouth. Soulja Boy was like, oh, I'm gonna have to find that audio.
Soulja Boy was heartbroken.
Yeah, bro. Soulja was like, how you gonna say that? And that junk was so funny, bro. Let's see if I can find it.
He's the dude in the podcast said, so Soulja Boy's verse was good, and then Kanye was like, nah, but yeah. So he was talking about he's versus subject, bro. Kanye straight up violated Soulja Boy. I'm not.
He did, bro. And then the fact when Kanye, what did he say about Big Sean when he was like, he got the, I don't know if you saw that part, but he had got the grave. He got like a tombstone and wrote, I died because I signed Big Sean or something. Yeah. It was something like that.
The thing is, Kanye be talking about some real stuff in that podcast. It's just that all the things that stood out were some of the wild, like...
The way he words stuff.
Yeah.
Like, he had said something like Kim Kardashian, like what she did on The Tonight Show or whatever she was on was not true, but like, Kim Kardashian would not do something that she doesn't agree with. And that's what I disagree with Kanye with, was like, Kim Kardashian is Kim Kardashian. She's one of the most famous females of all time. Yeah. Right? She's not going to do something that she does not agree with. And that's why I was like, Kanye, what are you talking about, bro?
There's one thing that I know that Kim Kardashian did. I'll talk about in a minute.
Mm-hmm. But it's like every time Kanye speaks, he burned bridges, in my opinion.
I know.
It's like I respect him. Kanye is one of the greatest rappers of all time. He is one of the greatest rappers to ever grace this earth, right? But sometimes when he say stuff, he burn bridges. Like with the whole, we're talking about back in the day with the what's her face, the country singer,
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, when he burned bridges with her about Beyonce, and then
singer.
he burned bridges with Beyonce because of that.
Taylor
Like
Swift's a country singer.
She used to be, and then she went to more pop.
Whatever.
Uh-huh.
But no, Kanye said whenever Kobe's helicopter dropped, it dropped in Calabasas where he used to take his kids to school. Drives to take his kids to school. This ain't funny, but it's like the way he said it. He said Kanye West's helicopter fell where he used to drive and take his kids to school, and then he said, "Man, this GTA game we live in is real." I said, "What?
What are you talking about,
man?
Hit him with that Russell Westbrook, bro. What are you talking about, man?
What are you talking about, bro?
I'm out, man. That nigga tripping. But yeah, he just be talking crazy, bro. And then remember when he got on Nick Cannon for talking bad about Kim on Watered Out?
Yeah.
And then the dude, Kanye, the only dude I know that would delete his Instagram and then re-upload on it like a couple minutes straight.
Yeah, Kanye's different. But it's like, I still don't mess with Kim either, because Kim was on a talk show one time and she said, "Hey, Kanye, or there was this deal for this shoe brand, but they do knockoff."
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then she said she had asked Kanye if she could sign off on that.
Like
and
what?
Kanye was like,
what?
"No." Why would
you ask him? And then she said, so she sent him a present, and then he had like $1 million in there, and then he asked him, like, bro, like, I'm sorry, man.
She said that this man sent him flowers and all that other stuff, but then she wants to point out that the $1 million. She doesn't say, and people in the comment section had me.
It's probably more than $1 million, but I don't remember the number right now.
I think she said $1 million, but people in the comment section had me dumbfounded. They were like, "Oh my God, it's just flowers. Like, calm down." But you gonna care about the $1 million? Like, you ain't gonna care about the thought of it. Just
right,
money, huh?
Right.
Like, damn, bro, is a relationship just? I mean, it is. It is. You gotta be a man
to a point. To a point, it is.
It is. People don't care about love. They care about the racks.
Right. That's so. Ooh, that's so much facts.
You try to spit a bar there or something?
had to. About them sports, boy. Let's talk about what's going on in the NBA. Can you talk about how the Lakers, how you get, you know, and to me, y'all know, man, like I said, I love sports, but with the Lakers, man, they got Russ, Bron, AD, and, you know, Bron went out for injury, right? And then my little cousin that came on my, you know, I'll be in the Xbox chat with my boys, man. My little cousin that came, bro, the Lakers so trash, man. How they lose to the Thunder twice? Like, dude, does he realize that we're not going to see the true LeBron, AD, and Russ until at least, like, mid-season to the playoffs? Like, those three guys aren't going to come into real form until mid-season to the playoffs.
Yeah, the sports thing, I got one thing I want to talk about that happened recently that actually made me happy.
Which what?
Which was Derrick Rose last night.
When what happened to him?
He had scored like 23 points,
but
he had led the Knicks to victory.
Did he proposed to his girl on the court at one game? Yeah, he had proposed on the court.
Man, Derrick Rose needs to win a championship.
Right.
It's only right.
Hey man, my dog Zion is like 306 pounds right now.
Bro, why is Zion so fat? I've been seeing him. Like, he look blah.
You know, I think he broke his foot, so he's been out for at least you know, he's been out this whole season, and the Pelicans are 1-9 right now.
Shit, that boy kind of thick. I ain't gonna lie, he busted out that jersey.
Remember when he did that to them shoes? When he busted out them shoes?
Yeah, he busting out something,
right?
I doing a little busty challenge.
That junk crazy. And then like I said, man, I'm a fan of New Orleans sports. So for the Saints, right? So we get Drew Brees. Right, Drew Brees retires, and then we get our backup QB, which is Jameis Winston, who came from the Buccaneers, and then Jameis, he's playing good, man. You know, I think constantly, man, we're getting reporters and ESPN analysts, and we're getting commentators, and we're getting all them, you know, just down talking him this whole season, just continuing to bring up the 30 and 30, the 30 interceptions, 30 touchdowns that he did 2 years ago with a different team. Like, and you know, they were constantly bringing that up. And I was just feeling so bad for dude because, you know, something in your past, man, you're trying to let it go. You know, you're trying to elevate. I think everybody in his life, you got to elevate. But if somebody's like, keep bringing up your past and bringing up your, I mean, the dude, okay, my friend has sent me this, right? He said it's so hard for anybody in the NFL to throw 5,000 yards. Like, why do you think it's only happened a handful of times? Like, a lot of people, like, think about the legends recently. I'm going to say name in, like, the past 5-6 years, the only guys to do it was Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and Patrick Mahomes. And I think Deshaun Watson may have done it, too.
Drew Brees has done a lot.
And then Jameis Winston, right? So, I mean, you're putting Jameis Winston with guys like Tom Brady, with guys like Peyton Manning, with guys like Drew Brees, because he has thrown 5,000 yards. That is a hard thing to do when you're an athlete. But, I mean, the fact that they, keep harping on him doing his 30 for 30, and then dude's finally getting good. He threw 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions coming into the Buccaneers game, and then he gets tackled on a illegal tackle, tears ACL, and out for the season. And then as a Saints fan, we get hurt more. We get news that Michael Thomas is done for the season. So, like, man, as a Saints fan, I don't know what to do no more, bro. Like,
New Orleans teams are pretty much going downhill. We ain't got no Zion. We ain't got no Breeze. We ain't got no.
The Saints got their head coach now. They play Atlanta tomorrow. Sean Payton got him to beat the best team in the league. So,
y'all, I don't really watch sports like that no more because, like, bro, I've been disappointed too many times. Like I said,
he's talking playoffs wise,
bro. With the Saints, like,
he's talking playoffs wise. He's not talking.
How many times can I have my heart broken before I just like end it? And I ended it with football, so I don't even watch it no more. I mean, I don't hate on the Saints and all like that, but it's like, if they win, they win.
Yeah, man, but it's just sad to be as a New Orleans sports fan, man, and knowing all the stuff the Saints have been through, and then now with the Pelicans, man, they get a new coach in Willie Green, who's doing excellent. Like I say, he's getting a coach in Willie Green who's doing excellent, and then just, man, for them to go down like that, it's just hard. All right, man, let's get on to this Week 9 NFL. I want you to make your bets right now and tell me who you think is going to win. All right, so we got the Raiders versus the Giants. I got to go Raiders. I think that they're going to beat the Giants tomorrow. No matter, they've been through with the Henry Ruggs situation, with their head coach being fired. Through all that, man, the Raiders got a better record. I see them pulling through to the Giants.
You want to talk about Henry Ruggs?
We can. We can get that. We can get to that later. Let's do our NFL picks right now, bro. Who you got, Raiders or Giants?
Boy, I think the Raiders from bust Giants ass.
Yeah, I gotta go Raiders. Next, we got Falcons Saints. I don't bet. I can't say nothing because I believe in jinx. And
Who won the Falcons?
Huh?
Who won the Falcons?
Same team. They what's their record this year? I think they're 3-4, 3-3, 3-4, 3-4.
The Saints gonna beat them. I
can't say that just because I believe in jinx and stuff like that.
That was unbiased, by the way.
And I
can't believe the Saints will win.
And I can't bet against my team. Then we got the Bills and Jaguars. I'm letting y'all know right now, the Jags are not gonna score a point tomorrow against the Bills. And I'm putting that out right now. And y'all can come back to this podcast and say, Nate, you're wrong. Haha. Jaguars win. You suck. You're awful. You're god awful. I see the Jaguars beating the Bills. Who you got?
I think the Bills gonna win.
I mean, I said the Bills beating the Jaguars. Next, we got Browns Bengals. The Browns just lost Odell. Odell's the free agent. Baker's during injury. Bengals. I got the Bengals beating the Browns.
No,
not by a lot.
I think the Browns gonna beat the Pringle can.
Yeah, man. I got the Bengals beating the Browns. Then we got the Patriots and the Panthers next. Patriots are on the come up. They just beat the Chargers. They won a couple straight, so they're looking good. The Panthers are also in the Saints division, the NFC South. So I can never go for the Panthers, so I got to go Patriots winning this one.
I was going to say Patriots, too.
Broncos versus Cowboys. Cowboys the best team in the NFL. They had a bye week. They had a bye week 2 weeks ago. No Dak. If Dak's healthy, I see them winning this game. But I don't see Cooper Rush, or whatever his name is, Cooper Rush. I don't see him winning 2 straight. I have to go the Cowboys.
I'm going to say the Broncos. I don't never vote for the Cow Babies.
And then we got Ravens Vikings. Lamar Jackson. You can never bet against Lamar Jackson. The Vikings disappointed us last week, losing to the Cowboys and their backup quarterback. I got to go Ravens winning this one.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson going to kill them.
I see the Dolphins and Tua. I see them getting a win tomorrow. Dolphins, Texans. Texans are the worst, second to worst team in the league. I think they've only won 1 game. They're not the worst. The Lions are the worst. The Lions haven't won all season. I got the Dolphins pulling it out.
Dolphins going to wipe them.
If Tua shows up, I can see that. I can see the Dolphins wiping them. But if Tua doesn't play how he should be, I'll see the Dolphins only winning by a little bit. Got Chargers versus Eagles. Who you got?
I'll say the Chargers, man.
Yeah, Chargers gonna pull through. I think
Chargers defense.
Now the Chiefs, bro, disappointing team of the season. The Chiefs, who've been to the Super Bowl 2 straight years, are now 4-3. They've been to the Super Bowl 2 straight years, and they're now only 4-3, man.
I'll be hearing nothing about the Chiefs.
The Packers are without Aaron Rodgers, who I will get on in a few seconds. He lied about being vaccinated, all that jazz, you know. But I still see the Packers pulling through with Jordan Love. I see it. I know his first game starting at QB. I see the Packers beating the Chiefs. I see the Chiefs going. It's hard, man, for y'all Chiefs, man. Y'all been dominant for the past 3 years. What's going on? I do see the Packers pulling through, getting that dub against the Chiefs. Who you got?
Definitely think the Packers going to beat the Chiefs.
With the backup quarterback?
Yeah.
With the backup quarterback.
I feel like the Packers will beat the Chiefs.
It's just the Chiefs.
Where's Patrick at?
The Chiefs defense. No. The Chiefs, their quarterback is Patrick Good.
Patrick's G?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind the Chiefs. I feel like the Chiefs. I think Patrick can throw bombs.
Yeah.
Biggest wasted contract of the year.
Next we got Cardinals, who's been the most shocking team of the season versus the Niners. I see the Cardinals running through the Niners. Running through them. Got my boy Kyler Murray throwing dots. If D-Hop's not healthy, I'm sorry, but he can throw dots to Christian Kirk. You know, I see them. I see old dude number 2 over there. I see him running through him. Edmonds. I see Edmonds running through him. I got the Cardinals winning that by a lot. They've only lost 1 game this season. So, yeah, I see them winning.
Man, I remember when the 49ers used to be my favorite team, but the Cardinals been running through people. So
they've been lighting it up, man. They've been lighting it up.
Cardinals going to win this one.
Yep. We got Titans versus Rams. Rams now have 3 future Hall of Famers on their team by getting Von Miller from the Denver Broncos. They now have 3 future Hall of Famers, but the Titans, with the loss of Derrick Henry, it's gonna hurt, man. Derrick Henry went down here. I think he out for what 6 weeks. They say he may be back for the playoffs if they make it. I see the Rams. I don't see the Rams winning by a lot, but I see the Rams pulling this one out. And then we got the Bears versus Steelers. I think Justin Fields. Oh, who you got with Rams? You said Rams.
Yeah,
you got Rams. We got the Bears versus the Steelers. I see Justin Fields getting the win here. I see Justin Fields getting a win here. Yep, we got.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna just say Bears for this one. I haven't even heard about these 2 teams.
We got Juju down out with injury. You know, we got So I see the Bears pulling this one through. Let's talk about Ben Simmons, bro. Let's switch it over to the NFL. Do you believe he should? Yeah, to the NBA. Let's switch it over to the NBA. Do you believe that he should have the right to want to leave them, even though he signed to a contract? Like, do you believe he should have the right to do all the stuff he's doing, missing practice, having his phone in his pocket while he playing basketball?
They might as well just terminate him. I don't know. There's no point in keeping him on a contract for a team that he doesn't even want to play for because everybody hates him.
In a city, yeah, the fans are against him, man. The team's against him. Joel Embiid doesn't even want to bring it up in press conferences anymore. But I do feel, man, if you sign a contract to a team, no matter if you're doing it to leave, I think you owe that team a right to continue to play. What I see is, right. And I'm gonna say this right here to Ben Simmons. You should play with this team, play your hearts out, get your stock up, right?
Yeah.
Get your stock up. So teams be like, oh shoot, Ben Simmons still look excellent. We should want him to come play for the team. You know, Ben Simmons still look excellent. We should want him to come play for the team, man. Yeah. I think Ben Simmons, you play right. You play a good half of the season until the trade deadline, right? You play until the trade deadline. You play your heart out. You drop. You dunk on people. You get those rebounds. You make those play and assists with you playing point guard. You play your heart out. You average somewhere around 22, 7, and 8. You know what I'm saying? You just play your heart out, bro. I know you don't want to be there, bro. Just play your heart out. Show the city, you know, that you're gonna play for them. No matter if the fans boo you, bro. Just take that out the back of your head, man. Just wear some headphones when you shoot around so they're not booing you. Just think about something different when you hooping, bro. Just play that, bro. Just do what you gotta do. Play the game, hoop, get traded at the deadline, bro. Just don't do this in a childish way, bro. You know what I'm saying?
If you ever want to join the NBA, do not be the guy who misses the wide open shot. Do not be the guy who misses the game winner, because you will end up like Ben Simmons. You will go exactly through what he's going through right now.
Right. Wanting to leave, blaming the fans. And I think there's also something about work ethic, right?
Yeah.
Ben Simmons has had the same shot since he's entered the league. And we see those clips of him, making threes in practice and all that jazz.
Remember, y'all were the ones saying that he was going to be the next LeBron. Where? I still didn't even see that whenever y'all were saying.
I say with the jump shot, he can be the next
I
LeBron.
never saw it whenever they were even calling him that. Bro.
I see with a jump shot, he could be the next LeBron. But also, man, you got to realize, this guy has had years to get his shot right. He's had years to get his shot right, and he just hasn't done it. So I'm like, what are you going to do, man? How are you going to, try to get your shot right if you can't? If you're getting every offseason, if you're not getting better, what are you doing?
Like,
no player in the NBA should average the same stats every season.
Getting worse.
I feel for you to be perfect in any sport you do, you have to elevate every season. So you come in your rookie year, you average 10. The next season, you aim for 15. Your next season, after 15, you aim for 20, and then so on and so forth. And I know that's hard to say, and I know, for athletes, man, it may be hard because, you're actually going against other talented people. But you want to elevate every year you're doing something. Every year you're playing a sport. Every year you're doing, in your life, man. And I'll say this, man, and I talk about this a lot. You never want to have the same thing every season. So say if you're making bread, right? You never want your paycheck to be the same amount every year. You want to elevate. And I feel like for him, man, he hasn't elevated, in my opinion.
Well, he's one of those people who just gave up.
Yeah. Remember, like I said, with the paycheck thing, you never want to see the same amount on your bank check 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
You make $30,000 this year, you want $60,000 next year, and so on and so forth. You never want to see the same amount. So I think it's all about elevation, man. It's all about elevation. It's all about getting through, to that. Let's talk about some of the stuff that's been going on in the news lately. We talk about the Henry Ruggs. We talk about Kyrie not, the vaccine.
Henry Ruggs, Travis Scott.
All that.
Everything.
Let's talk about that Travis Scott, bro. If y'all don't know, Travis Scott had Astroworld Fest yesterday in Houston, and it ended in some tragicness, bro. It ended into, I think, 8 deaths as reported as last what I saw on the news. I heard drugs were involved over there. I heard
they had 20-some-year-olds getting cardiac arrest.
Yeah, bro. And I heard people, and I saw a video of people screaming like, "Travis, stop the show! Stop the show!"
My boy Travis Scott was over here playing Butterfly Effect. Somebody was getting carried out. Concert should be too lit. And honestly, out of all the people concerts that I thought somebody would have died at, it would have definitely been a Playboy Cardi concert. I thought that somebody would have died. Yeah. You never seen his concerts?
Nah, I ain't never seen none of them.
Oh my God. You missed his Rolling Loud concert? Cardi. Them people should. I'm telling you, I don't know how nobody died in that concert, bro. Because Cardi fans are crazy.
I bet Uzi concerts be kind of crazy too. You think?
Uzi concerts are crazy, but not as crazy as Cardi's from what I've seen.
But like I was saying, man, just if y'all gotta go to a concert, bro, just be safe. Make the right decisions, cause, and he had to cancel Astroworld Fest for today. Like they couldn't even have a show today because of what happened yesterday.
Yeah, Astroworld, I wanted to come down here. He definitely gonna do it obviously for Texas, but
I think it's gonna change a lot because of what happened recently.
Yeah.
You think we can play that audio from the dude on TikTok? Do you think we'll get sued?
Maybe, I don't know.
Should we do it?
Gets it copyright up in this video, on the first video.
Right. Should we do it, or you think I should hold out on playing that?
Nah, they know what it is. Go look it up, y'all. This is the first podcast.
Yeah, I don't wanna mess up the first podcast, but talking about the Henry Ruggs situation, man, it's just sad. More tragic stuff happening.
I think Henry Ruggs is the dumbest rich person I know. And I'm only saying that because y'all cannot say, "Oh, let up on him. This ain't his fault." The dumbass was drinking. He got in a car knowing he shouldn't have drove home. Had his old lady probably who could have came pick him up.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think what I was saying and what I was talking about with That Boy Live, I think she had called him and she had told him no or something. I think that's why he drove, man.
Yeah, he drove because he was probably said no because he was drunk. He was under the influence. He was like, "Oh,
no, fine." I think she said no. like to come pick him up, or it was something like that. If I'm getting it wrong, please educate me.
But if she even said that, he could have called up an Uber. He made two people lose their life.
A person and a dog. Well, dog can still be, you know.
But that's two people that are loved ones to somebody.
Yeah, loved ones to somebody.
They have family. They have friends. They have other dogs that are gonna miss that dog.
Right, and then just ladies and gentlemen, if you're out drinking, bro, and I heard somebody on the Breakfast, I think it was Charlamagne, said this. Shout out to the Breakfast Club. Nobody should be drinking and driving in 2021, right? Because we already know the effects, and we already know, yes, bro, you may have been 20 years, bro. Y'all may be 50 years old. You be like, bro, I've been doing this for 20 years, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me, I've been doing this, man. I feel better when I'm drinking. No, bro. Anything can happen, bro. Even if you don't intentionally crash somebody while you're drinking, bro, and somebody crashing into you, you still gonna be at fault, bro, because you was drinking, right? Yeah. And like, say if you were trying to be careful as what, and when I did, when you go to driving class, right, they tell you like you're not in your correct mind when you're drinking and when you're driving, bro. Just stay where you at, bro. Call an Uber. Call a family member, or stay where you at, bro, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it.
Henry Ruggs lost his whole career because he didn't know.
Now, I do think that there's a chance that he could play in the league again.
He lost a lot of opportunities, though.
Oh yeah, I think he definitely lost. All his endorsements, all that. But I do think there is a possibility that he may be able to play again. Yeah. Because if he could show the league,
if he was good, if he was really good, then
if he could show the league that that he's doing it. But if the dude gets 22 years in prison, he ain't gonna be able to play again. And I'll be laughing at that. If he gets 22 years in prison, because I think they said it was what 2 to 20 or 5 to 20. It was something like that.
He definitely getting.
I know he's getting time. He's getting time, but I don't know how much time he's getting. It says we looking at the story now. It says according to the police report obtained by review, the NFL player veered into the right lane before crashing into another car. He and his his girlfriend was the passenger. Wait, so he had another person in the car with him?
Yeah, and his girlfriend was probably drunk too, bro. They could have Ubered. They probably didn't want to Uber because the car was already there, and they drove and made a dumb decision.
Ruggs was released from the team. The George ordered to be held $150,000 bail, bro. And the thing is, he's still on a rookie contract. Yeah. So all his money from that rookie contract is going to have to go in legal fees.
He got his money. He didn't know how to act, and he went crazy. That boy started driving drunk. He went so crazy.
Yeah, man. It's just sad too, bro. Because the dude, he played for Alabama, so he was one of them Bama boys, one of them ones. I mean, if you a Bama boy, Bama playing right now. If you a Bama boy, you one of them ones. And what we mean by one of the ones is you like that. You going crazy. Your coach got one of the best in the NCAA. You're going crazy. And then it's just unfortunate how it happened. And then I don't know if you heard, Raiders cornerback got in a car accident. Damn. Damon Arnett, he's a Raiders cornerback.
Raiders down bad right now.
And he got in a car accident too. I don't know what his was from, but I heard he had gotten in a car accident too. What else been going on in the news, man? We talked about the Kanye. We talked about Henry. You want to get into this?
Meek Mill album drop.
Yeah, man. I ain't really a Meek Mill fan like that though.
Meek Mill, he dumb as hell.
Why you say that?
Cause Meek Mill just gets on the internet and just talks like a 15-year-old. He tries to start the arguments with bullshit.
Yeah.
If anything, I agree with DJ Academics on Meek Mill, bro.
Oh yeah. It's not that he's ever had a bad song. Dang. Frank said that the victim that Henry crashed into was about to get a U.S. citizenship.
Damn, Henry.
Man, that's just crazy. Should we end it here, bro? All right, guys. I want to thank y'all for listening to the first episode of the Bayou Junkies podcast, man. If y'all want to still watch our boys, if y'all like it, make sure y'all leave a like on the video. But if y'all want to watch us personally, you can go to Ain't That Nate for your boy Nate, man. You can go to Ain't That Nate on YouTube.
Go to JDS Genetics for your boy John Luke on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
I'm at 365. My dog at 2K, man.
Well, I'm at 2K.
Hey, man, shout out to us, bro. You know, we're coming up in here. And I want to thank my dog James, man. My dog James for producing this podcast. I want to thank him for making doing everything, bro. Bro, you a soldier, you a beast. I thank you.
Appreciate it, bro.
Shout out to Dat Boy Live, man. Dat Boy, you know, he dropped the song Whole Lotta. We got to put it in there. We got to put the Whole Lotta in there.
Yeah.
Hey, man, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to y'all. It's me, your boy Nate.
Hey, it's your boy Genetic.
Hey, thank y'all for watching the first podcast episode. Peace.
You're